Hey folks, hope you're doing good today and having a good week so far. Thanks for tuning in to the Unsigned Showcase. We've got an exclusive review to do today and a brand new band to the channel. Although a member of a band who we have seen before, because I'm wearing their t-shirt, Unsigned, are a band that we've had on the channel, not for a while though, and I'm not sure if this means that they've split up or not, or whether this is just a side project, but George, the guitarist from Unsigned, has started a new project called the Godfall project, and he sent over his latest track and video for us to check out, and I cannot wait to do it. I don't know anything about this band. I haven't listened to the music whatsoever, so we're going to get to know them together. But it says here that the track was composed by George and the clip is a reference to humanity's failure to thrive as it was meant to be. Cool. There is always a hope that never dies, a hope that maybe one day unity will overcome hate and divisions. Cool. I like the whole vibe of that, so it's very nice. Let's get it on the screen. The track is called Eternal Flame. It's a nice long one at 7 minutes, so I'm not sure what to expect. Here we go.
As far as calling them Americans is concerned, well, we steal their hemisphere, destroy 500 cultures, kill 20 million, stick the rest of them on the worst land we can find, and then as a special bonus, we name them after ourselves.
Realize that all matter is merely energy condensed to a slow vibration, that we are all one consciousness experiencing itself. There is no such thing as death. Life is only a dream, and we are the imagination of ourselves.
We will not be intimidated by thugs and killers. We are now acting because the risks of inaction would be far greater.
But it's also interesting to notice who it is we assassinate. Do you ever notice who it is? Stop to think of who it is we kill. It's always people who've told us to live together in harmony and try to love one another. Jesus, Gandhi, Lincoln, John Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, Malcolm X, John Lennon. They all said, try to live together peacefully. Bam!
This video contains harsh reality. Viewers' discretion is advised. If you wish to proceed on witnessing humanity's status so far, please stand by.
Cool. Yeah. Orchestral synthy edge going on as well. Lots of layers of sound. Super job, man. That was a quick 7 minutes for me. I couldn't believe it when it almost ended at one point, which I think was only kind of 6 minutes ago. But yeah, really got into it. It was just flowing with the music and the video and everything else. Everything on this was just top notch. I got into everything about it. I'll start off with the video. I thought, because he's done the video himself, George did the video himself, directed it himself. The intro was really cool, really well lit and filmed, high quality, looked like a proper movie and all the rest of it. And I just love that, you know, homegrown bands can do that themselves nowadays, and it doesn't just look really trashy. It looks super high quality. It was really, really cool audio and stuff to set up the whole vibe of the track and what's going on. But the music video was absolutely great as well. Filmed the band, cool lighting again, high quality recording, cool angles, seeing all the different bits when they, you know, did a cool bit on the guitar, you saw that, the cool bit on the drums, you saw that, and all the rest of it. Really, really well shot, and then intermingled with, I'm sure there was some free Pixels videos in there as well, which I expect, but not just that. George had obviously gone out of his way and knew what he was doing with it, knew what he wanted to do with this, because there were video clips in there that you have to purposely go out and find, of, you know, old celebrity clips and certain iconic people throughout history and this and that. Well, those aren't on Pexels and things like that. You have to go off and find those yourself, and you have to know that you want to put that person in this video. And there were loads of cool people to put in the video and you know, show it going through, and, you know, the wars and all the rest of it, and then coming through to the nature side at the end. And because we knew, you know, the story behind the video as well, yeah, it all came together really, really nicely, and didn't just seem like what happens a lot nowadays is, you know, just a whole bunch of free Pexels, forests, oceans, this, that, the other, all just mashed together, and it kind of works, but it's not very cohesive. Because we went back to the band and then saw another clip and went back to the band and stuff, you know, the band gelled everything together, and the clips were just accents to let you know what's going on in the lyrics and what the vibe of the kind of song was. I thought they did a really, really great job. When you think George did, you know, directed it himself, amazing. I absolutely love that. The music was super great, progressive metal, instrumental progressive metal, which I wasn't expecting either. As I say, I had no idea what to expect, but I normally expect vocals. It's not very often we get instrumental music really coming through. Nice to get some instrumental music. I didn't feel like it lacked a vocal either. You could have fitted a vocal in some spaces in there, but there was a lot of stuff going on the guitar. There were riffiness, changing the riff at the end of the 4 or the end of the 8 to make it was different, so it's different from the last time that it came around, or adding a different drum fill at the end of that bit, which was nice. So it mixed it up, mashed it up, and so it wasn't, you know, kind of, once you've heard the riff played through once, you've just heard what it's going to do for the whole rest of the thing. There was building up on it, there was changing about, swapping about, extra drum fills and things like that. So it was interesting instrumental music, which it needs to be to keep the listener interested. Very, very cool. But as well, what was happening throughout the whole track is extra layers kept coming in. We had that orchestral synthy layer coming in, which was moving quite fast as well. You know, it wasn't just long pads and things like that, which added a nice different kind of vibe to the high end, brought in a kind of atmospheric orchestral side to it as well. But then on top of that, as the track kept going, we got the piano coming in, which was quite bright and cut through the mix in a different way to the orchestral side, and it was a different layer of sound. And then there's a nice crescendo for the ending as well, where all of those elements came together. Extra layers of guitar as well, because we had the lead guitar and a rhythm guitar section as well, so there was lots of different layers going on. You could hear the bass nicely the whole time as well throughout the mix. And then the solo was super great, really went nicely with the vibe of the track. Didn't just seem like a kind of shoehorned in solo for the sake of it. It went with the vibe, nice bends, nice, you know, runs in there, but with a bend at the end, which I always love to hear, and just went well with the rest of the track, and was, you know, just a great, another interesting thing to hear on the guitar. So I absolutely loved it. There was nothing about this that left me wanting or was lacking. It was a nice heavy mix. You could hear all the elements. The only thing that was sounded a bit weird was the bell of the ride. was kind of like a ting, like not like a ting, but more like a kind of ringingness. I like to hear a dong, you know, on the bell. That's the only thing that kind of caught my ear that I thought, oh man, I wouldn't have minded that being a bit different. But that was literally it. I mean, if that's it, then you've done very, very well. Especially as well, this is their first release, so hopefully we're going to see lots of more going forward, and these guys will get more, you know, jamming together and looser together and working out more tracks. But man, if you're coming out the gate with a 7-minute track, well, let's see how long. The track wasn't actually 7 minutes because we had the intro, but the track was 6.5 minutes. So there you go. But yeah, very, very cool. Looking forward to hearing more of this kind of music going forward, and just seeing what they do. It's just a good vibe, good progressive metal vibe. Very, very nice. So I hope you've enjoyed that as well today. If you've checked it out, go and give them a like and get on board with this band, because it's a brand new band just starting out, and we'll see if we can get them some more followers. I'll be back now for the Monday grind, so we'll see you then. Hope you have a good weekend and all that jazz. See you guys. Bye.